Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Super excited to be back. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend and hope you are feeling great about your career, but more importantly, about your life as it relates to today. And so getting right into it. Let's step into the topic. Nothing personal, just the acting business. And I'm sure you've heard that quote before, nothing personal, just business. So what do we mean by that? A lot of times we come to LA, we come to New York, we come to Atlanta, we come to Chicago, we come to these big places looking for everything to fall at our feet, looking for things just to open up and for it to be easy and with no issues, no challenges, no problems. And then what happens? Things don't work out for us and we start to internalize it. We start to take it personal. So why am I discussing this topic today? Well, the reason is because I don't want you to take it personal. I want you to know that you are a phenomenal actor. Yeah, I haven't met you. I may have not met you before, but I know that you're a phenomenal actor. I know that you're dedicated. I know that you are poised to be on a path that will define success as it relates to you, but also will define fulfillment. You're an artist. You're a creative. This resonates from your soul. And this is something that you truly want to do. And I believe 100% in my heart that you will get the opportunity to do it. And I am excited to see that unfold. So this is why I don't ever want you to take this entertainment, this acting business personal. And the reason is what happens is when we start to personalize things, and a beautiful example is in relationships. You notice if you ever take something personal, I think about my relationship with my wife. Sometimes a lot of times she has amazing criticism to give to me that's going to help me. But if I internalize it and I take it personally, I miss the entire objective of her criticism. And I can't see it until after the emotion subsides. And then I think to myself, okay, this is what she meant. I understand. I get it now. So over time, what I've been able to do is not take it personal, but just sit there and listen objectively, listen without my emotions standing on a cliff, getting ready to jump off the moment I hear something that somewhat seems like rejection, and we hear all the time as actors, we have to be geared to accept rejection. Well, you know what? I don't necessarily believe that. I don't think we have to accept it. I think we can listen to it, but we don't have to accept rejection. But if there is something that is available that's going to help us or going to move us forward, then we want to be all ears. And sometimes, it's things in the moment to be able to take that in. But what we can do is still take the information, stew over it a little bit, and just ask for guidance, ask to be revealed. Okay, what is really trying to be said here? Or even ask the person, I'm not sure I understand what you're saying. Can you clarify that for me? And by just by not moving from a personal perspective, and when I say personal, I'm talking about emotionally delve in perspective. And that can be hard sometimes because I know this is your career. This is what you want to do. So behind everything, there's going to be passion. But one of the most important aspects to realize when you become an actor, or you do anything in the entertainment business, is that a lot of people you deal with are going to be self-centered. And when people are self-centered, they can't see what is important to others. Okay? I'll say that again. A lot of times when people are self-centered, when people are, focused on themselves, they can't see how their choices affect others. And I'll give you an example. I experienced this a lot as a fitness professional. Over 18 years, I did this, from celebrities to every person from every walk of life. I had the opportunity to be in a place to where, it taught me how to handle things and how to make decisions on what affects everybody in the most positive way possible. And that was so important to me, but it was important to the other people because that allowed them to understand, okay, he's not taking it personal, but he's really taking care of his business. He's really in a state to where he wants everyone to win. And if you can come to a place where you're in it for everybody to succeed, for everybody to enjoy a level of success, you're going to do really well. But that's just not the truth of the matter right now. Especially with all the sexual harassment allegations, you find a lot of guys who are just self. But that shouldn't stop you from following your dreams. That should never stop you from achieving what's yours, but you just have to do it in a creative way. You have to do it in a way that's considerate of others, because this is how you experience longevity. This is how you experience success from the standpoint of you can begin to make your own choices as you further yourself along. And that, for all of us, that's the ultimate, that's the ultimate path, because that allows us to be more creative. And we're in this thing, once again, because we have creative souls, because we love performing, because we love art, more importantly than anything else. So that's why it can't be something that's taken personal. Okay? So moving along, how can we discuss some examples of this? Like what helps us to see the benefit of not taking things personal? Well, you have the example of an audition. I'll give you a prime example. I went in and read for one of my friends that is she's a casting director, and she's really kind of coming to her own and really has started to benefit from all her hard work, and she's casting different shows that are on television. And I went in and read for her, and, I had one of my best auditions. I was on top of my game. I took direction well. I was authentic. I dived in. I put myself into the role. And guess what? Didn't even get a call back. So now, what would have happened if I would have took that personally? What would have happened if I would have said, oh, man, you know what? I can't believe she did that. She called me in for this. We're supposed to be friends. And, she didn't even give me a call back. Like, what's up with that? Like, that's BS. That's bull crap. Like, we're supposed to help each other out. No, didn't even go that route. What I said is that, you know what? I can't take this personal. I'm an actor. I know I'm a phenomenal actor. I know I'm a successful actor who can bring something really great to the table, who commands a high pay rate, who can not only stand on my own 2 feet and take care of my own, but I can help other actors on set and uplift them and help them with things when they need to. So I know I bring so much to the table. I don't need someone else to validate me by giving me a job, by saying, oh, you know what, you're really good. Let me book you. That used to be me about 10 years ago. But when you come from a place of self-love, you come from a place of understanding that you're already an A-lister in your heart. You're already, walking the red carpet, from the deepest part of your being. Your soul lives this, and you're excited about it every single day, regardless of if you're going to work on a film set or TV set or stage or not. This is what you're embodying. So when you come to that place, when you come to that point, you don't take anything personal. You don't take anything personal at all. You are in this place where you're just like, you know what? I'm going to go in here. I'm going to have fun with this. I'm going to do my best. And then I'm just going to leave it all out there. And that's what I did. And that made me feel so good, but also it didn't derail me. So my point with that story was that could have easily derailed me in a sense that I could have been like, you know what? This is crazy. Like, I'm supposed to be this amazing actor, but like I can't even book a job for my friends, and she couldn't even give me a call back. And it sounds crazy, but sometimes that's the train of thought that happens. That's your ego telling you that you're not good enough, when in actuality you're always good enough. It's just that you might not fit you might not fit the physical aspects that they're looking for, but it's never a case when you're not enough, because you're always enough. And that is what you have to take. That's the road, the path that you have to take if you're going to succeed. And that ties in to not taking things personal and just realizing it's just the acting business, right? So what other ways, I want you to think about before we go, what other ways can you implement this? What other ways, not just in your acting career, but in your life? How can you implement this? How can you make it out to be something that revolutionizes your existence as a human being? You know, just even with your friendships, with your relationships. I can tell you, when you implement this in any relationship you have, you will have one of the best stress-free, happy relationships, because you can be honest, but you're not being honest to tear people down. You're being honest to be able to create progress, to be able to create a closer bond, to be able to create a tighter bond. And that's all that matters in that, and that's all that matters in this business. Guys, thanks so much for joining me today. Happy Monday to you. Good luck on all your auditions, your jobs and whatnot. Keep going at it. Keep having fun. More importantly, remember, you are enough and you have what it takes to succeed. Thanks so much. Talk soon. Take care. Bye-bye.